Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we're continuing our exploration of multiplication and division. It also involves decimals. Now, by looking at your work, I think you all understand how to do this. And anything you get wrong is usually some small, simple error that you're making, which those are easy to be corrected. So that's a good thing. So let's keep a positive mind, and we'll keep working hard. By golly. Our first one is a decimal divided by a whole number. We have 2 and 52 hundredths divided by 6. Now normally I would have you write 6 times 1 is 6, 6 times 2 is 12, and all the way down. But I know you have a multiplication chart that most of you don't use anyway. I said most, I know some of you do. Otherwise you use the one on the wall. When dividing and you have a decimal and a dividend, I move it straight up. Then I'm done with the decimal. D-U-N, done with the decimal. I don't look at it again. Then I ask myself, does 6 go into 2? Myself says?
No.
I ask myself, does 6 go into 25? Myself says?
Yes.
How many times?
4.
I bring down the 2. I ask myself, does 6 go into 12?
Yes.
And myself says, yes. How many?
2.
Easy peasy, raw chicken squeezy.
Yeah.
If I wanted to check it, I could multiply 6 times 42 hundredths. 6 times 42 hundredths. Let me ask, is 42 hundredths less than or greater than 1/2?
Less than.
Less than 1/2. That's why my answer is going to be less than 6. Or my dividend is less than 6. I'm just saying. Let's see. We have a 3-digit factor multiplied by a 2-digit factor. We got to put our multiples of 56. So 56 times 1 equals 56. 56 times 2 equals 112. 56 times 3 equals
168.
58.
68.
68. 56 times 4 equals
224.
56 times 5.
280.
Who?
280.
56 times 6 equals
336.
56 times 7 equals
392.
56 times 8 equals
448.
and 56 times 9 equals
504.
100. I didn't do that one.
Now that's the part that many of you hate to do. And you'll go, I don't know how to do this. And I don't know why I just did that when we're multiplying. That's cray-cray. I don't have to do all that. My bad. My bad. I don't have to do all that. Ignore this. Yes, ma'am.
Shouldn't you keep it because there's a division problem?
Oh, I'm going to keep it because there is a division. Good thinking. All right, so if I estimated this, I want to get an idea what my answer is going to be close to. What is close to 295? 300. What's close to 56? 60. If I multiplied this, I'd take these 3 zeros down. 2, 3. And 6 times 3 is? 18. So my answer should be near 18,000. So when you're looking at your answer, it should be somewhere near 18,000. It should be. It really should be. It'll be less than 18,000 because we moved both of these numbers up. So it's going to be less than 18,000. Less than 18,000. All right, so then I start my ones place. 6 ones times 5 ones is
30.
30. 30 ones or 0 ones and 3 tens. 6 times 9 is
54.
plus 3 is
57.
57. 59? 57?
No, it's 57.
All right, 6 times 2 is
12.
plus 5.
17.
17. Now I'm actually multiplying 295 times 50 because there's 5 tens. That's why my 0 goes in the ones place. In the ones place. And I'm done with what I carried. I've really already done my 6. And 5 times 5 is
25.
25. 5 times 9 plus 2?
45.
47. 5 times 2 plus 4?
14.
14. 0, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 4, 5, 6, 1, 16,520.
Is it close to 18,000?
Yeah, I mean, we moved both of these up, which means our actual answer is going to be less than our estimate because we moved both of these bigger. Yes. So let's say we have multiplication with decimals in it. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to estimate.
Without decimals.
So let's, what's 7 and 1/10 close to? 7. What's 9 and 6/10 close to? 10.
What?
10, 9, something like that. 7 times 10 is 70. My answer needs to be close to 70. That really helps me place my decimal point when I have to go back and do it. Then I rewrite it, ignoring the decimal point,
No decimals.
multiply it like it's a whole number. I get 6, I get 426, I get 0, 9, 6, 3, 6, 11, 8, 68, 6,816. But wait, it needs to be close to 70. Where would I put my decimal point to make it close to 70? In the middle, between the
68 and 16 tenths.
68 and 16 hundredths. Very good.
Hundredths.
Estimate it first, it helps you place the decimal. You can always go back and count, but if there were a 0 on the end, you wouldn't have to put it, but the decimal point would still be affected. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? That whole darn estimation thing is pretty handy. Now we're using our multiples of 56 that I wrote down earlier because I was smart and knew we were going to use it already. Or I was dumb and didn't pay attention. One of the two.
The second one.
I ask myself, does 56 go into 4?
No.
Does 56 go into 49?
No.
Does 56 go into 494?
Yes.
Yes. Which means my quotient is going to be 2 digits. Probably have a remainder. How many times does 56 go into 494? 8. 8 is 448. And then I subtract and I get what? 46?
No, it's 56.
It can't be 56.
How?
Because I got a bar there. That's an 8, and then that's a 10. And so that's a 6, and that's a 4.
Oh.
Then I bring down my 2.
Eight.
It goes in 8 times again. 448. 14. So 88 with a remainder of 14. We've done this, so you should be getting them right. You're very intelligent. Boom! Shakalaka, peace out. God bless. Love you. Do something kind today.